Hey everyone, this is Angie. Today is Quick and Easy Day, and I'm sharing a birthday treat box today. Look at this little turtle. Is that not the cutest? This is a slider box, and it just slides open, and I have turtles in there. It holds two of these turtles, but isn't that the cutest? Oh my gosh, I love these turtles and I couldn't wait to play with them. So yeah, I did happiest birthday, and he has a balloon and a little cake to celebrate. But wouldn't that be a cute little birthday treat for a classroom, a co-worker, anything like that? It'd be a super adorable. Even your grandkids, I think, would love this. It's adorable. All right, so this is what I'm sharing today. So if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Angie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I post on Tuesdays and Sundays. Most of my projects are 3D, and if you like that kind of thing, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and share, and come back because I do things for all the holidays. So yeah, and Christmas is my favorite time of year. But we're going to do Christmas in July coming up soon, so be ready for that. All right, let's get started. So what I'm using for this is the Round We Go. I'm using this for the happiest birthday, and I'm using these little sparkles, I want to call them, or something like that. And then I'm using these stylish shapes, and that's just for the largest circle. I'll tell you the size of that if you don't have these. And then I'm using the Designer Series paper, Turtly Cute, which it is turtly cute. Look at this paper. I use this paper on my Sunday project as well. So if you haven't seen that, go check that one out. I didn't use the turtles on it. I just used the back of it. But look at these for all occasions. Wouldn't that be adorable for Father's Day at the little barbecue? This one's got a bicycle on it. He's on his back eating ice cream like a picnic. And then this is for someone who is musical. I think it covers everything, y'all. And look at the backs. They're so cute. I'm using this one today. So I have everything cut out. I did fussy cut the turtle. So we do have him right here. And that was super easy and quick. You know that if I was doing a bunch of these, I'd use my scan and cut for it. But I'm only making a couple, so I fussy cut them. And they were super simple to cut out. And then the back piece here, this is the matting piece, is 4 3/8 by 3 1/8. Here's the balloon. I also fussy cut the balloon. Here's the circle, and this circle is 3-inch circle. And then the pieces we need for the box, this is the top part. It's 4 1/2 by 8 3/4, and this piece is 5 3/4 by 4 3/4. I'm sorry if you hear mowing today, because I think that's my husband this time. Usually it's my neighbor, but I think my husband's mowing. He didn't tell me he was going to mow. Let's go ahead and stamp this. I'm going to just use my black here, and we're going to just stamp the happiest birthday. And we're going to stamp that right on the side here. And we'll set that aside and get our box made. And we're going to go ahead and score. So on the 8 3/4 by 4 1/2, you are going to score it on the 8 3/4 inch side at 3/4, 4, 4 3/4, and 8. All right, that's it, because that's the top part that would slide open. All right, so this is the 5 3/4 inch side, and you're going to score on the 5 3/4 at 3/4 and 5. And then you're going to turn it, and you're going to do it at 3/4 and 4. That's our bottom box piece. Okay, so let's cut this bottom piece, and you're just going to cut these corners. Let's get the other part too, because I don't like it to overhang, so I'm going to do both sides. Okay, And that's all we're doing there. We're going to sharpen these. These turtle candies are so good too, y'all. I hated even buying them because, oh my gosh, they're addictive. All right, so now we are going to, I'm going to use the Seal Plus, and we're just going to do our corners here. And then you're going to bring these all up and line these up really good. And then on this one, we're going to sharpen these. And there's a little trick to making this come on and off a little bit easier. Because I know sometimes sliders, they're a little bit difficult to get on. I like it tight because I don't want it to fall off. But I don't want it so it's like you have to really pull. So I'm just going to put some adhesive here. And when you are closing this, leave a little space. Don't go all the way to your score line. Leave a little bit, maybe an eighth of, not even an eighth of an inch. Maybe a 1/16 or so. And then it should go off and on really easy. I'm going to grab my little keeping tabs punch, and we're going to punch a tab. This is just, you don't need this on there, but it helps to pull off the top part. So we're going to add this to the top here. Let me see if I can get it on there without, I want to make sure it's like centered. And then we're going to mat this top. This is really a quick and easy one, y'all. It goes really fast. And then we're going to use, isn't that cute with the little like shell on the back? I'm going to mat that. Let's get some candy. I bought this little turtles bag, and it's got them all individually wrapped, which I love when I'm doing something like this. And we're going to add a couple turtles to that. And then we'll add it to our box here. Let's see if I can slide that in there. Got it lopsided. All right, so it's not going to fall off like that. That's how I like it. All right, now let's grab our happiest birthdays. I'm going to use some lemon lime twist because that's the color of our designer series paper. I'm going to grab this little, let me slide this in, it's more stable that way. And we're going to put some little cute little things here. I don't know, they almost look like sparklers or something like that. I don't know. All right, so we're going to go ahead and grab our turtle. We're going to add him with some dimensionals. Let's add his balloon first. I actually put a little bit on the back here. Let me use our regular seal. And this way I can attach his balloon. And then we'll put these on. I'll put one on the balloon as well. And then we're going to attach him to the front. Look how easy this is. I didn't buy the stamp set that goes with this, but I knew I could fussy cut them because they're super easy to fussy cut. And we're going to put him on here. But if you have the stamp set, I think you have the die to cut these out. All right, we're going to grab some more dimensionals for the back. And then we're going to attach him to the top. So adorable. And there you go. Isn't it cute? With the little turtles inside. So I'm going to grab this. This one's a little bit tighter. You could go a little bit more on the side. This one's tighter than that one is, but it's okay. Let's see, there we go. Here's the other one. Isn't it cute? I hope you enjoy this one. All right, everyone, if you need any supplies or anything, you can go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com, shop on my blog, and there is the inspiration sheet with all the measurements on there. You can download and print it. Have a blessed day, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Bye.